Hello everybody, today is March 9th. March 9th, and it is 2:29 and it is 42 degrees. I'm very tired. I got up this morning. I had to take Hercules to his first initial, well, not even initial. They show you around the facility and where they train, dogs. And it's a very well-known place, very expensive. It's, they're noted as one of the best in this area, and they say they can do miracles with dogs. Okay, who needs a little training and guidance and obedience? Okay, and but they do one thing that I'm not really sure about, and I want your all's opinion because I don't know that many people who have done this. Okay, this is a real school. This isn't like going to Petco or, where set puppy set. It isn't nothing like that. This is a real school. They train dogs who are, in the police dogs. So they like to use a pinch collar. Okay, and I don't like that. I really don't. That is like a no-go with me. Seriously, a no-go. Because I feel like it's cruel. And maybe I'm wrong. I'm wrong a lot because I don't know. Okay. And some of you people really have a lot of expertise with things such as that. Okay, like a pinch collar, it's called, whatever they're called. That's what it's called. That's what they call a pinch collar. Okay, and I don't think it's a good idea for a small dog. I don't know if it's a good idea for a big dog, but I definitely don't agree with it for a small dog. But I could be wrong, Again, I'm an authority of nothing. Truth. I just keep it real and 100%. I'm not in it to hurt this dog. But I want this dog to be able to be around people without getting hurt or hurting somebody. I'm responsible for that dog's behavior. I am responsible because I am the dog owner. Now, I can't say what was done before. I can say, I can't say what they did before. I can say what they didn't do before. I could tell there was a lot of rough play with this dog. And some people think it's funny. It's not funny, to play rough. And, because then they think that's just normal behavior. Again, I don't know. You meet a dog for like 15 minutes and you don't know. You don't know what they've gone through. I know his history, but his history should not define who he is. And it doesn't. He's a good dog, In many aspects, he's a good dog. He has a few little twerkings he needs to get really under control because, you can't go around biting people. You can't go around barking incessantly for no reason. That's why I am going to take him to his school. I am going to, every effort possible to keep him going, moving. We go out for walks and, we've gone to the park but it's just not enough. He needs a little bit of guidance and, training. And I'm really heavy-hearted about this because it's something that I've never, ever prescribed to. Because I see people with these big dogs, they got these big old chains around their neck. And I mean, this is like a little tiny minuscule one. I seen it. And I kind of told him, no, I don't go for that, okay? And I put it out there like, no, I don't like that. It's not cool to me. How would you like to wear something like this? Then they turn around and they tell me, well, it's the same thing like their mother does. When they act bad, they pinch their neck. See, I'm not in it right now to learn how to sit, stay all that. I just want him to stop biting. That's the thing he does. He bites. And he doesn't do it all the time. But there's that bewitching hour. It's always between like 11 and 1 in the morning. Okay. And I go to bed usually around 11. Okay. And, I'll throw a toy to him and he'll go get it and he'll come back. But then he gets rough. Then I say, stop. No, we're not going to bite. Put your teeth in. Stop. And it's like you're just saying nothing. It's like, and then he gets this crazy fur when he's looking. He's like, whoa, balls to the wall. I'm going to do what I want to do. And then it's like, okay, I walk away. I'm like, no. I put him in a crate, which is probably the wrong thing to do. He does calm down there. He does. Like, if I'm in bed, and like I say, for example, I'm laying in bed, and he starts that, if I cover him up, he's fine. He calms down really quick. But it's this thing, and so this guy, he does teach dogs, with aggressive problems, I have another place I could go to that my veterinarian suggested and said, go here because, they can deal with it. And, because you can't deal with him one-on-one. It's almost impossible because he gets so out of control. He doesn't get the idea or the concept of you cannot bite. You can't lash out at people. I won't give up on him, but I do need to find him some kind of help. But I want to know, is this a proper protocol? I know people who have chihuahuas, okay. Is this what you do? How do you deal with it? Because I do want to get him the proper care that he needs, the proper training. I don't want to get him, I don't want to have to bribe him. I want him to learn. Again, I'm not looking for sit, roll over, all that stuff. I'm just looking for just normal behavior where it is in a setting of like, okay, he could be around people because I don't want him biting anybody. I surely don't want him biting me, and I surely don't want him biting anybody else, So Monday, I'm going to go, I paid for one class, and they will assess him and tell me what they can do. And, and the lady, she said, well, we like to use a pinch collar. And I explained to her, I said, I think they're cruel. And she says she don't think they're cruel. She says, because they don't really hurt the dog. I beg to differ. It's on the dog's neck. But I want your opinions, your feedback if you can. This is very important, because not everybody walks into this world and knows how to, the right decisions to make, okay? The dog is definitely the right decision. It's just now, it's like having a child with a problem. You deal with the problem. You just don't say, well, you go to your room and we don't look at you. No, you have to deal with the problem or you're going to have an ongoing problem. So I want to deal with the problem in the proper way so he could be a more socialized animal Now, he acts very well around other animals. He really doesn't, well, not other animals, dogs. He acts very well around dogs. He doesn't seem to care too much for cats, but he doesn't, how can I say it? I wouldn't say he is 100% around cats or anything like that. Don't get me wrong. But I'll say this. All it takes is for a cat to hiss at him, and he goes within himself like, oh God, they're gonna kill me. And if he doesn't watch it, they might. No. He's not, that's controllable. But to have an animal that oh, look at that, that's interesting looking. Who you have to kind of, contain because it goes batshit crazy for a second. So I just need your help and advice. If you ain't got nothing nice to say, say nothing, because you probably will be deleted and I won't even respond to you. So, I appreciate any sound good advice, because it's coming from a good place. It really is. I'm really trying to help this dog, and I really want to make him where he can be a part of my family, where he can come out and, I don't have to keep my eye block. I have gates all over my house where he can and cannot go. I want to increase his space, but I can't increase his space if he's going to be, attack people, and I have to break that. So a little advice I would appreciate, and thank you so much. Bye-bye.